I have a friend in Israel, an Arab-Israeli friend, Christian guy from Eilat. You know what he told me once? He's a very rich man, very, very rich man. When we won against Maccabi Tel Aviv with Eilat, don't think that in Israel it's not some of the things that you describe here doesn't happen everywhere. Yeah? But he told me this: on the moment that people will not be jealous on you, start worrying.
I know that not only the EuroLeague is interested in Amsterdam as a location for a team, but the NBA is as well.
True.
And if you tell that even to people who are really insiders, people think you're not sane. There's something wrong in your head if you think that that's the way. But that's the way basketball world is put together. And then you have to step over that. Maybe it's not happening in Groningen or in Den Bosch or in Zwolle, but Amsterdam has that worldwide appeal. And that could be anybody's team in the Netherlands. Have you ever heard about the Plan Fraser? Well, Ruud Fraser sketched a plan at a certain point that we should have the national team playing as a club team in Europe.
Yeah, I know about this program.
And that's the way people should see Ola, because that's our youngsters and they are developed for all of Dutch basketball. And it's the same with the top team. Holland is probably not big enough to have 3 teams in the EuroLeague. But if we have one, then everybody can enjoy it. But if you're so connected to your club that you think, if it's not us, then we don't need it at all, then you will keep yourself.
You know that we have in Israel Maccabi Tel Aviv. And a lot of people are against Maccabi Tel Aviv because they are the strongest one, and etc. Like you said before, yeah. But I'm telling you from experience, this is Maccabi Tel Aviv. This is Israeli basketball. Look at me. You see what happened? Maccabi Tel Aviv is pushing everybody up. Take Maccabi Tel Aviv, then whoop, and everything falls. Yeah? And if somebody said that it's not true, I think that he is wrong. Yeah? So Maccabi Tel Aviv is Maccabi Tel Aviv with 100 million shekels or 120 million shekels budget, competing against 10 million, against 50 million. Who cares? I'll do the best that I can. With my 10 million or 15 million shekels, okay? I cannot do what they are doing with it 120. But if they have a conditioning coach, I'll have a conditioning coach. He'll have this, everything is smaller. They hire players for $1 million, I will hire a player for 80,000 or 60,000 or 100, yeah? Everything is correlated to your budget, for sure, yeah? But they are pushing everybody up. No doubt.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it, if I'm in the competition and maybe I'm from, well, let's say Netanya, and I'm in the league, and of course that's my club, I bleed for Netanya, but twice a year or maybe even 3, 4, 5 times a year, I can see my team play Maccabi.
Yes.
And then I see a great game. And I think that's lacking often here.
I can tell you that when I coach in Amsterdam, and we had games against Den Bosch, it was full. It was full, okay? And we played on that time, against Rotterdam, against Leiden, against smaller teams on that time, yeah? For them it was celebration. You know, we had once a game against Veld.
Against?
Veld.
Veld?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which was a bad team. On that game, sponsors came to see us. I didn't know. We couldn't make a shot, they didn't miss a shot. Okay? You know these games? Mm-hmm. And we're Amsterdam. When we lost a game in the league, it was wow. Yeah? We lost the whole year, maybe 3, 4 games, the whole year. Okay? And we lost by 20 in Veld. I remember one of the board members, not Ruth, not Pete, came to me and said, Arik, what happened today? Yeah? Go explain him that sometimes it happens, yeah? So when I was in Amsterdam, it was like you described in Israel to play against Maccabi Tel Aviv. Wherever we came, it was celebration. Bergen-op-Zoom, Rotterdam, for sure when we played the big teams. Groningen and Bosch, yeah? It was big games. For sure playoff time. We won championship twice, 4-3 against Den Bosch. Best of 7. The last game here.
You're that die-hard fan of Netanya, and of course in the competition you want to beat them, but Maccabi is playing in the EuroLeague. Are they fans for Maccabi at that time, if they play in Europe?
Not everybody. I'm telling you. Used to be 20, 30, 40 years ago that Maccabi was the team of the country. Mm-hmm. Don't ask this question a fan of Hapoel Tel Aviv, and don't ask this question a fan of Hapoel Jerusalem. Mm-hmm. They will take the table on your head. I'm telling you. They don't like Maccabi. I don't want to say hate, okay? Mm-hmm. But they don't like Maccabi. They want them to lose every game, in Europe, in Israel, wherever.